We started yesterday, really, but this morning, we started the day with some history about the Hawaiʻi Wildfire Summit, and I did my best to try to invite us to honor those who come before us and all the work and the information that's available to build upon. And the idea really is that we're learning lessons from the past. We're using all of the existing and best science and information and best practices that we've all been learning and sharing as we move forward together, looking over the horizon, as folks mentioned, with imagination and with partnership, to protect the people and our irreplaceable natural and cultural resources across Hawaii from the devastating impacts of wildfire. And we're the ones who, whether we like it or not, have inherited this moment and this massive task. And thanks to gathering and coordinating and learning, I think we're going to get it done. Especially if we safeguard our connection to each other and our connection to the best information and our dedication and commitment. This has been a long game, even for our organization. 26 years, and we got funding in year 25, you know? I've been there 18 years, and I don't think we'd ever get lift off on even broad awareness. I didn't realize what it was going to take to get there. It came in the worst of all ways possible. But now that we're here, we have an opportunity to carry it farther than some of us ever imagined we'd be able to take it. So that's also very hopeful. But before we close, I mentioned earlier that we have a tradition of giving out awards. And we have some really good ones, I think, this year. So our first award, we already gave to Harriet Parsons, she got the Walk in the Talk award, and we're so proud of her and thankful for all that she's done. I'm so grateful that she's on our staff, as well as doing all that work in her community and around her home and yard and with her own family. Our second award recognizes someone who we met in 2013 or 14 when we had the Community Wildfire Protection Plan meeting in Lahaina. And from that, he started his own Firewise community in Laniupoko, and has been a champion for wildfire preparedness and safety within his own community, within his own area on Maui. And it's been so inspiring to see you do that work even before there was widespread attention. It was the best thing that came out of that plan that nobody else listened to. Is your community taking action and modeling what it looks like to be proactive and to figure this stuff out. And you've been a model and you've been an inspiration. So Gordon Firestein, can you please come up here to get your award? I'll just find this part for if you get an award, please stay up here so we get a picture of you. All right. This next award recognizes leadership in shaping our built environment for long-term safety. This group has leaned into wildfire risk, invested all its time and passion into understanding it deeply, and has helped lay the groundwork for wildland-urban interface protections that will benefit communities and generations to come. And this is for the entire Kauaʻi Planning Department. So can you all come up here, please, if you're still in the room? So So planning director Diana Hull got the International Association of Fire Chiefs Mitigation Award. And that was very exciting. First time a planner ever got this wildfire award. But he had a team, and the team deserves acknowledgement as well, so we're doing that now. I think it's funny that Kyan's not in here. Okay. The next award recognizes leadership in shape. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm reading the wrong thing. Okay. The next award now recognizes an agency that has stepped forward with urgency and leadership and real impact in a very, very short time. This agency has stepped up and reinvented itself and its role in taking meaningful action to support wildfire mitigation and coordination across the entire county of Maui. And so if we could invite our representatives from Maui Emergency Management Agency, if they're still in the room, come up here and get their award. Anyone? Well, they're missing out. Okay. And then, last but not least, I'm going to try not to cry on this one. This award recognizes someone who has stayed the course for a very long time through changing tides when wildfire wasn't on many people's radars, and used to talk about it was knee pad season for strapping on his knee pads to go beg for money at the state ledge for his division and for wildfire work. So Mike Walker, is he in here? We should have warned him. This little piece of plastic and wood, although it's filled with love, it doesn't even scratch the surface of all that you've done for the state and for our organization and for progress, even when it was hard and even as it continues to be hard. So thank you so much for all you do. Okay, so here are the 2026 award winners, with a few missing. Can we celebrate them and give them the round of applause that they deserve? Oh, you know what? One thing I forgot to do is I forgot that we had slides. Spark plug, Gordon Firestein. Walk the talk, Ms. Harriet. Leadership in Action was NEMA. Wildfire Resilience Planning Award was our Kauaʻi Planning Department. And Staying the Course was for Mike Walker. And with that, I'm going to invite Nani up here to wrap us up. And we're going to get out early and give you some time back. So I won't speak to you again, but if you guys want to sit down, you're welcome to do that. And thank you so much for all of your support, participation, partnership, the work you do, who you are. This is really cool to be a part of this community. And with that, Nani, you can take it.
All right, I did a fun job with doing the gratitude wrap-ups and ahuiho, which was on my script. I just want to mention those three words again that Derek said. Compassion, forgiveness, and gratitude. I wrote those down, and it hits me in that soft spot. So here we are, closing up our 2026 Hawaiʻi Wildfire Summit. So I just want to take a moment, we want to take a moment to say mahalo. Mahalo for being here, mahalo for the work we do every day, and mahalo for the energy, the openness, the care that you brought to this space over the past 2 days. We are really grateful for this and for all of you. When we step back and we look at what we've experienced together, it's really remarkable. So I invite all of you to once in a while step back and check out the work that we're doing together. I also want to take a moment to thank the people that made this summit possible. We have all of the presenters and the panelists. Thank you for sharing your time, your expertise, your experience, your lessons learned so openly and honestly. You're the reason this space feels the way it did these past few days, really grounded, useful, and real. Thank you. Our hosts and our partners here on Kauaʻi, we are so grateful for your leadership, for your hospitality. Our sponsors who made this event possible as well, investing in our work and in this place. And to those who contributed food, one of my buttons actually popped off earlier. The drinks, I didn't grab one last night, but I grabbed one to go, so we'll drink that margarita tonight. The swag, I grabbed a smoky decal, but somebody else found some fun swag out there. And our gifts for all the presenters. Thank you for helping create such a welcoming space and a generous experience for all of us. It really does take all of us to make an event like this happen, so thank you, thank you. Finally, we want to recognize the team who brought this entire summit together. It was just a small group, a core organizing group, so I'm going to ask that they stand up so we can publicly recognize them and look at them if they're in the room. Kaeo, are you here? What happened is, well, I'll finish the names. Chief Gibson, I know you're here somewhere. Thank you. Stand up, please. There you go. Sol, is he here? Sol Kanoho? Chief Pablo? See, they're the ones doing all the work, and they're not the ones here. They can't experience the fruits of their labor because they're busy sweeping out there and taking out the trash and putting the food away. So we also had Elizabeth, of course. Pat Porter. Is Pat Porter in the room? Or Kaina? No, he's not here either. But please, when you see them, these were the people that spent all these months jumping on Zoom together, organizing the logistics, putting the agenda together, bringing the presenters, making sure that every detail came together. So a big thank you to all of them. And if you could join me in giving them a round of applause. I think this is true for all of us that, we're all honored to be in this work together, to be in this space. Like Elizabeth said, this work can be heavy. We're talking about lives and livelihoods that are on the line. But with that, the strength of our community really shines forth. And I saw that so brightly today and yesterday. If there's, one thing that we can take away from these past few days is that we're not alone. We're not alone doing this work. We have one another. We can be together to build this future together. So thank you. And mahalo nui for all that you do to protect Hawaii's people, our places, the strength, to strengthen our communities and to care for the places that sustain us. And then before we leave, I do want to invite Dana and Anuhea, if they're here, if they could come up front and maybe lead us in singing Hawaiʻi Aloha, that'd be great.
Yeah.
E Hawaiʻi e kuone hanaue,
Hanaue,
kuhome, kulahirine, olino hawina pono lanio,
Lanio,
e Hawaiʻi aloha e hauʻoli na opio Hawaiʻi nei
Oli
Oli
Mai na ahe makani e pāmai nei
Mau ke aloha no Hawaiʻi e haʻi mai ko mau kini
Lani e
ko mau kupa aloha e Hawaiʻi Nā mea oli no kamaha o no luna mai E Hawaiʻi aloha e hauʻoli e nā o pio Hawaiʻi nei
Maina ahe ahe makanie pa maine mau ke aloha no Hawaiʻi na ke akua e malama mai a oi ko mau kua lona aloha nei ko mau ka Hawaiʻi o lino mau ko mau mala puana e haole na opi o Hawaiʻi nei olie Maina ahe makani e pa maine mau ke aloha no Hawaiʻi
Okay, aloha one more time.
mau ke aloha no